everyone, how are you doing today? My name is Karina and welcome back to Ready Set Pan. Today we're doing eyeshadows. So I'm going to use that eyeshadow, what we've been able to get to the midpoint of December with. I have 3 eyeshadows that I randomized from my collection. Work on it and use that shadow 10 times, use the palette holistically 10 times, and then roll in something new. We've got lots to discuss today. Now, of course, before we dive into today, make sure if you're interested in eyeshadow, particularly depotting, ripping things apart, my last declutter is a whole bunch of palettes that I ripped apart. So I significantly went down on my number of eyeshadows because I have a whole bunch of them in my little declutter piles. I decluttered 50 eyeshadows. So it's like, so excited. So make sure you check that out. So let's get into today. So first one that we've had in for a little bit, 2 months I believe, is this Lancome. This is their color design in Scorching. Beautiful matte. As of last month, I had used it 7 times. I was particularly pairing it with a liquid eyeshadow, and I've actually reached for an additional 7 times. So I've actually reached for this 14 times, going above my normal usage, and I have started using this one with Socialite as well, which is another potted eyeshadow. So that's why I like to use this one. It is going to roll out, but I'll probably keep using it in that way because, again, when you're reaching for one shadow versus a whole palette, it kind of makes sense. But this one is a gold matte. And this one, the Maybelline The Matte Bar. Palette is a little bit broken. Looks like this. Massive pan, of course, from my Throwback 30, which is very exciting. I was working on the shade Brickhouse, which is this one right here. As of the last time, I had used it 7 times as well, meaning I only had to use 3 more times to reach my goal. I didn't touch this palette. And the reason why is I have decided to simply declutter the whole thing. If I'm going to reach for an all matte palette, I'm going to go more for my Viseart because I got that in BoxyCharm, and yeah. So this whole palette is going to be featured in my next declutter. Then we've got the palette that I'm wearing today. I am loving this. This is the Dominique Cosmetics. This is the Moment palette. It is so gorgeous, very colorful and blue, which is not normally my thing. But I rolled in the shade Essential, which is this matte brown, which is in my crease. Today I'm also wearing, what am I wearing? Midnight Haze in the outer corner, After Hours a little bit in the middle, and then De Niro all over the front. Really liking that combo here. I have used every shade in here except Stepping Out because I would use that in the crease. It kind of contradicts with Essential for me. But I've reached for this 7 times, so I only have 3 more uses left to meet my goal, and then sadly roll this palette out. But I am glad to still have it for holiday. So that means met my goal in 1, decluttering a second one. We get to roll in 2 new eyeshadows. And again, like I've already mentioned, from a decluttered, pared down list. So let's get into my pretty random app right here, and let's see what the 2 colors are I'm going to be rolling in. So starting off with number 217, and then the second number is going to be 141. All right, I have pulled the palette. So the first number I pulled, which was 217, we're bringing this back for the 3rd time. This is the Makeup Revolution. This is their Forever Flawless Constellation palette. I haven't looked at the shade yet, but this is what that palette looks like. Previously, I had rolled in first Neptune, and then I also did Universal. Now, the shade I rolled in this time was the shade Solar, which is this gold right over here. So, get to play with some more colorful looks, but still with that gold, I'm still a little bit more on that neutral side. So we're really favoring the middle row of this palette, but this is going to be rolled in now for 10 uses. And then shade number 141 comes from this guy. So not the same palette you saw me work on previously, but another color story. So this is the Pixi by Petra. This is their glittery eye quad in the gold lava one. So the palette looks like this, very pretty. It's gonna be great for a holiday. Out of these, I rolled in the third shade. Out of these, I rolled in the third shade, which is this one right here. So the deepest option of them. So probably my least favorite, I assume, out of the three, but that's what I'm going to be playing with. Lots to work on over the next month. I'm pretty excited about what I have rolled in, and we'll see how we do. So I will see you guys in 1 month for the Use That Eyeshadow update. This project is just going to keep rolling. There's no finale. We're not resetting anything. We'll just keep rolling and playing with some eyeshadow. So thank you so much for joining me for today's video, and I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video very soon. Have a wonderful day.